Alright, how's this for a story? A suburban neighborhood with a locked gate that leads to harrowing hills of stone and rock. A trail guarded by an imposing gatekeeper that is only the beginning of the challenges. This and so much more is what awaits us in this episode of Tag Customs Trail Pirates. Alright, let's break down the crew. We got our usual suspects, Sham and Derek, repping the Langley Chrysler and Tag Customs flag. But we've also brought along a few new friends, this time for good measure. We've got Sham's good friend and neighbor, an avid 4x4 enthusiast, and the man with the key to this locked trail. And another buddy of his sporting a Wrangler that will send anything. We meet up in a suburban neighborhood in Coquitlam. Nothing much to note until you take a turn around a corner to a side street and find a whole gang of Jeeps airing down ready to attack this mountain.
Hey guys, Sham here with Derek. Got Ashton as well, and Serge is on the other side of this Jeep. But we're out at Eagle Mountain in Coquitlam here, gonna do some off-roading and yeah, see if we can get ourselves into a little bit of trouble, but yeah, have some fun. Dirty chai latte.
Bug spray. Don't worry, Reese, I'll get you there.
Thank you very much. Get beaten out here.
The gate creaks open. It's old, but very sturdy. Only opened by a special key designated to the members of the BC 4x4 Association, a group committed to the conservation and respectful use of BC's wilderness. We pass the gate, locking it behind us. We park at the head of the trail and debrief for the day. We set off the steep climb up the suburban mountain. The scenery is beautiful. Trees tower over us with a high canopy, allowing us to see deep into the forest. Little streams and waterfalls litter the pathway. We put some distance between us and the convoy of Jeeps that entered after us. We come upon the first gatekeeper. A stony section of the pass beaten by weather and years of use. Nothing too intense, but it takes some precision tire placement to make it through this stretch. With everyone up and over the gatekeeper, we head on to find the second obstacle. Something that would make any new 4x4 question why he left his driveway. Boulders larger than our 37-inch tires speckle a rocky, muddy incline.
Here, tire there, and then just wow.
Aston does not hesitate. He goes to send it, popping up on the first rock while the rest of the team all pile out to help spot him from every angle, hoping to avoid the fear in all of our minds, ripping an oil pan or damaging a diff.
Do you want to go on top of this bigger rock or around like?
I think I might keep my driver tire on this rock over here.
On this rock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, slowly. He's gonna hit it. Yeah, you're like, no. You're gonna hit your diff's gonna hit the rock here.
You're moving the rock underneath you.
How's the disc looking?
You're caught up on the back here now.
Yeah.
Now cut harder, right? So.
Right or driver side?
All that way. Really? Plan was to get the dip through here. Little tap.
Back and forth we go, getting stuck, reversing, hitting it again, getting stuck, but making good progress.
Looking great.
Oh, you're so close.
After a few minutes, Aston's done it. Sergio learned his lesson well from watching Aston make it through, and he does it in half the time, just as the convoy of Jeep catches up behind us. The pressure's on, and it's Sham's turn. We're all excited, but a bit nervous, knowing full well the disadvantage Sham's at due to his longer wheelbase. But nevertheless, we go for it, and it starts well.
Yeah, that's good. Just keep out that line. Not on driver. Hard driver.
He gets stuck, being just too long to make the turn.
Back up a little bit.
He reverses out carefully, and we head on. A bit disappointed, he vows to air down his tires further next time to make sure he can get over it.
All right, we gave it a try. We got the two shorter Rubicons up.
the rocks, but the 2 longer trucks couldn't quite make the cut, so we're just going around this one, but we'll get another one.
We head forward, hitting yet another obstacle. Everyone decides to avoid this one except for Sergio. He sends it hard, crawling up on this rock face, and to our surprise, he's really doing it. He hits a rock and gets stuck. His back tire hangs freely in the air, spinning mud in our direction. A few of the members from the convoy behind us hop out to lend a literal hand in getting him free. After some good elbow grease, he's dislodged and back on the trail.
Come around like this way.
We pull up and off the trail and let them pass, as we know we're gonna have to stop for every obstacle, and they're just trying to get to the top. With them gone ahead of us, we start up the trail again. It gets easier from this point. The intense rock crawls are replaced by water crossings and little gullies. A few bumpy stretches and a few rocky shambles, but nothing like what we just went through. The only new challenge facing the trucks is trying not to ding their hitches every time we go through a little ditch or gully. After hitting their hitches more times than we could count, we round the final bend to the viewpoint of Eagle Mountain. And man, what a gathering of Jeeps. The convoy ahead of us is already here. In addition to a few more rigs, we socialize talking about our builds, mods, and our favorite trails. Sitting overlooking the vast landscape, Aston retells a story of how this is the best place to be on Canada Day. You can see all the major cities' fireworks displays. Wow, we think. Man, we gotta see that next year. We eat our packed lunch and then head down. As Sham and Aston need to, quote, be home in time for dinner, the clock starts ticking. We're making great time back down the mountain. We'll for sure be back in time for dinner. But that feeling quickly fades when Aston gets stuck. Like, really stuck. Pinned on a simple path between a boulder under his front bumper, on his sway bar, and a decent-sized stone upturned and pinned against his oil pan. There's no other way to put it. We're stuck. He's in the middle of the path and can't go forward and doesn't dare going backwards. This is gonna take some time.
If you move forward, we can get the rock out of the way so you can back up.
We spring into action. Having diagnosed the problem, we get to solving it. It's all in the fun of 4x4ing though.
Oh yeah, I see.
It's like the key, right? The T power. That's good. Yeah, that's literally good. It's something major.
We're so close. We gotta go that way.
Sergio takes out his recovery shovel and starts attacking the dirt underneath the first boulder, as Sham and Derek work on squeezing Derek's Tacoma around the side of the path, pitching it at a fairly sideways angle across the dirt sidewall.
One more, Derek.
Good more.
How's it looking?
A little more.
Is it out? Whoa.
Back up.
Wait. It's underneath your bumper.
Back to digging, a few minutes later, the boulder rolls free. And now to deal with that pesky stone holding the oil pan hostage. Derek takes the shovel, giving Sergio a break, and sets to work repeating the process on the smaller stone. Tag teammate Derek and Shem attack the stone, with shovel and sticks trying to knock it free.
I dig a hole for it right here. Wait 1 second. Yeah, you can back up.
Yeah, we did it.
Good job, Derek.
Thanks, buddy. No, it's a Carhartt. This man's outside. He works outside. And behind a desk. It's about time there's some mud on it too. Man of many purposes.
Feeling good about our victory over the stones in the mountain, we cruise the rest of the way down the trail, being careful not to get stuck again. We arrive back at the gate, air up our tires and refuel ourselves with a much needed water break. and then we head to find a nice sunny restaurant patio to enjoy a cold drink and the rest of the day's sun. Man, what a day, and literally just in someone's backyard. How's that for some suburban 4x4? For all you guys in Coquitlam, you gotta make sure you check this trail out. Interested in getting your own 4x4 build and setting sail on the trails of BC? In search of great adventures and good times? Come see the experts at Tag Customs and get equipped for adventure. Tune in next time to see more adventures and scenery of BC from Tag Customs Trail Pirates. And remember, always equipped for adventure.